Hello and welcome back to yet another interesting video. Today we're going to learn about free tools for lead generation that will help you to build a consistent pipeline without spending a single penny. These are the same tools that top sales professionals use daily to build a strong pipeline and grow their income consistently. Most salespeople struggle not because they cannot sell, but because they don't have enough leads to sell to. But what if I told you that you can generate dozens of high quality leads every single week consistently? In this video, I'm going to reveal powerful free tools and smart methods that top performing salespeople use to fill their pipeline consistently, whether you're in IT, SaaS, consulting, retail, or real estate. So without any delay, let's dive in and build your lead generation engine step by step. Let's first understand why lead generation is the lifeline for sales. Leads are the oxygen for your sales career. Without leads, even the best closer will struggle. So top 1% sales professionals never wait for leads. They build their own systems that bring new prospects every day. Think about this. A software salesperson does not depend on inbound leads from marketing. They use digital tools to find and reach out to the potential clients proactively. A retail salesperson builds personal connections with repeat buyers through WhatsApp groups and loyalty forms. So whether you sell in an enterprise software, consulting service, or retail products, your income literally depends on the number of qualified leads you generate every single day, isn't it? So before using any tool, get this one thing right. Who exactly you're trying to reach? Define your ideal customer profile or ICP. For example, in IT and SaaS, you should focus on decision makers like the CTOs, product managers, or operation heads in mid-sized technology companies. If you're in consulting, look for founders, HR heads, or strategy managers in small and medium enterprises. And if you're in retail, focus on customers in your local region who will match your target age, gender, or lifestyle segment. Now, I want you to write this down. Industry, company size, job title, geography, and pain points. These are very, very important for building the right ICP. Because without clarity in your audience, every tool becomes a distraction. Now, let me tell you about some free tools to find leads. A quick disclaimer here. This is not a sponsored video. All right. The first tool that we're going to discuss about is LinkedIn. LinkedIn search and filters, the world's most powerful free B2B prospecting tool. You can use filters like job title, location, industry, and identify decision makers. For example, if you're in IT or SaaS, you can search for CTO or IT head in startups with 5 to 500 employees. If you're in consulting, you can search for head of HR or founder in firms with 10 to 100 member staff. If you're in retail, use LinkedIn groups or local business pages to find franchise or supplier contacts. The next thing to do is save these leads, follow their posts, and engage before sending a connection request. That's your first warm touch point. The second tool I'm going to talk about is Apollo.io. You can explore their free plan. This is one of my favorites. It helps you to find verified contact details like emails, company information, and sometimes phone numbers as well. And the best part is all of these within the free plan. For example, if you're in SaaS, you can use filters like companies using CRM software or B2B SaaS firms in the US. For example, if you're in consulting, you can search for startups hiring HR or strategy consultants. So once you've filtered, export these 20 to 30 verified leads every day, and you will have hundreds of warm prospects by the end of the month. The third tool is Hunter.io. Hunter helps you to find verified business emails by entering a company's website. For example, if you want to reach decision makers at Infosys or Zoho, just type their domain and Hunter will give you their email formats instantly. This is a perfect tool for both IT and consulting professionals doing corporate outreach. Now let's talk about few tools that can help you with nurturing and engaging these leads. The first tool is HubSpot CRM. This is your digital command center. It can help you to organize leads, schedule follow-ups, and track every conversation. For example, in SaaS and consulting firms, you can use this to track your outreach sequence. For example, email opens, meetings booked, and status. If you're in retail, you can record repeat buyers, follow-up reminders, and special occasion notes. Never let a potential lead go cold. HubSpot reminds you exactly when to reconnect. The next tool that I'm going to talk about is Canva. You don't need a designer to make your content look professional. Canva can help you design your presentation decks, infographics, or mini brochures for your leads. If you work in a consulting firm, you can design a one-page or business growth checklist. If you're a SaaS salesperson, once you finish a demo, you can actually create and send a product demo summary to your customers. A retail store can design WhatsApp flyers for new offers. The third tool that can help you in nurturing and engagement is Google Forms plus Sheets. Simple, free, and powerful. Use Google Forms to capture leads from webinars, events, or ads. All submissions automatically go into Google Sheets for tracking. For example, create a form titled Claim Your Free Sales Growth Audit and share it on LinkedIn. Even with zero budget, this method brings real prospects every single week. Now, let's talk about some free tools for outreach and follow up. The first one, something that I personally like, is Gmail plus ChatGPT. Use Gmail for personalized outreach, but write like a human. You can use ChatGPT to craft better opening lines and follow up messages. If you're in IT or SaaS, you can say, I notice your team is scaling operations. So have you explored automation tools to manage that growth? And if you work in a consulting firm, you can say something like, we've helped similar firms like yours streamline their hiring. Would you be open for a short strategy call? Personalization beats automation every single time. The second tool is Calendly. Once someone is interested, remove the friction. Calendly allows you to book meetings directly without endless back and forth emails. For example, SaaS demos, consulting discovery calls, or retail franchise discussions, all booked in one click. Third is WhatsApp broadcast list. This is one of the most underrated free tools. Create a separate broadcast list for your prospects, clients, and followers, and start sharing helpful insights, not spam. For example, if you're in IT, you can share latest cybersecurity tips. If you're in SaaS, you can share short feature updates. If you're in retail, you can share exclusive weekend offers. Because when people see value, they stay connected. And that's how leads turn into clients. Next, we will look at some free tools for research and signal tracking. The first one is Google Alerts. You can set alerts for keywords like funding, expansion, or new branch. Whenever a company in your target segment makes news, you'll be the first one to know. For example, if a SaaS startup just raised funding, they are likely open to new tools for consulting support. The next tool is Crunchbase. Use Crunchbase's free version to track growing companies. You can look for startups hiring, scaling, or launching products. For example, if you're a consulting or a SaaS professional, you can filter Indian startups funded in the last 6 months. These are your hot leads. Third, LinkedIn. Following LinkedIn notifications. Whenever someone changes job titles, gets promoted, or joins a new company, that's a buying signal for you. Send a simple congratulatory message and then start a conversation later. Now, let's connect everything into one simple daily workflow. First, use LinkedIn to identify potential prospects. Then use Apollo.io or Hunter to get verified contact details. Third, store and track them using a CRM. Fourth, reach out using Gmail or Calendly. Fifth, stay connected via WhatsApp broadcasts and nurture the relationships. Even with free tools, you can create a self-sustaining system that brings leads consistently. If you're in IT, SaaS, consulting, retail, or real estate, any industry that you're in, this is your full pipeline automation setup at zero cost. Let me also tell you a few common mistakes to avoid during this process. Using too many tools without a system is the first thing that you should avoid. Next is copy pasting messages instead of personalizing them. Don't use the same message for everybody. Third, collecting leads but not following up consistently. Fourth, expecting that instant results instead of building momentum, because every process takes time to show results. Understand this, lead generation is not about speed, it's about consistency and care. Now, I want you to comment below and share which tool do you currently use and the benefit of using it. Subscribe to the channel for more step-by-step sales growth lessons. And if you want me to personally help you build your custom lead generation system, click on the calendar link in the description below or WhatsApp me directly. I'll see you in the next video soon. Until then, happy selling.